Every night, we look up and see a canvas of stars, believing we are alone, watched only by the distant, predictable rhythm of the cosmos. But what if, right now, hovering in a polar orbit miles above your head, is an object that has been silently observing humanity for 13,000 years? An object with no recognized origin, no known manufacturer, a shadow in the dark, transmitting signals that defy our understanding of physics. The Black Knight satellite, a name whispered among astronauts and engineers, a name officially dismissed as space junk or pure fantasy. But the evidence, my friends, is not junk. It is a terrifying chronology of unexplained events that spans centuries. And it all begins with a signal, a fateful, echoed broadcast. In 1899, Nikola Tesla, the father of modern electricity, claimed to have intercepted rhythmic signals that he believed were intelligently controlled. They were coming from space. He dismissed the idea of Mars. He concluded they were too structured, too deliberate to be natural phenomena. They were too organized. For decades, these anomalous, long-delayed echoes, or LDES, plagued radio operators. They were signals bouncing back, not seconds later, but minutes later. The source was impossible. Our own satellites didn't exist yet. The LDEs hinted at an immense, unknown repeater outside our planet, long before Sputnik was a spark in a scientist's eye. Now, let's fast forward to 1960. The world is gripped by the Cold War space race. The US and Soviet Union are racing to the stars. Suddenly, the Pentagon's new BMEWS radar system, designed to detect Soviet missiles, picks up something entirely different. A large, dark mass in an erratic, unsynchronized polar orbit. It was moving at a speed and trajectory that no known technology could replicate. This object was heavy, it was complex, and it was immediately classified top secret. 2 months later, scientists around the world received a transmission. The Black Knight was broadcasting, and what it broadcast shocked the world. A Scottish astronomer, Duncan Lunan, later managed to decode a portion of the signal. The message, he claimed, mapped out the constellation Epsilon Bootis as it appeared 13,000 years ago. 13,000 years. That single number changes everything. It suggests a civilization far older and technology far superior than our modern world. It is the definition of alien. The official story? The signal was a hoax. The radar sighting, just fragments of a discarded American rocket booster. The LDES, merely atmospheric interference. But we know better. We know that when governments dismiss something too quickly, too definitively, they are not protecting us from fear. They are protecting themselves from the truth. The question is not if the Black Knight is real, but what it is doing now. Why, after its initial explosive appearances, did the information stop? Let's analyze the key NASA missions that suspiciously targeted the Black Knight's exact polar orbit in the following decades. The 1973 Skylab mission. Officially, it was an orbital workshop. Unofficially, many insiders suggest the primary goal was to retrieve or analyze the mysterious artifact. Think about the logistics. A massive space station, built in a hurry, placed in a specific orbit. Why? To study space manufacturing, or to intercept a hostile or unknown satellite? The rumors say they found it, they touched it, and they discovered that its composition was not metal, nor rock, but something that defied classification. A self-repairing hive. Then comes the Hubble telescope. While a marvel of science, the timing of its launch and its unusual repair missions raise serious red flags. The Hubble takes images of everything, from distant galaxies to the birth of stars. Yet, its archives are conspicuously missing high-resolution images of any anomalous object in polar orbit. Is it possible that the Hubble, equipped with technology far exceeding our public knowledge, serves a dual purpose? One that involves monitoring and masking the Black Knight? The ultimate proof, for many, lies in the 1998 STS-88 mission. Astronauts captured images of the object, clear, unambiguous photos showing an irregular metallic structure. NASA's explanation? Thermal insulation blankets from an earlier mission. A flimsy, pathetic cover story for an object that is clearly colossal and intentionally built. The geometry, the appendages, the sheer size. If that is a blanket, then we are flying tinfoil in space, and the very fabric of orbital physics is a lie. We are not alone. We are not even unobserved. We are merely children in a cradle, watched by a sentinel who has seen the rise and fall of civilizations. This brings us to the most dangerous part of the Black Knight's existence, the possibility that it is not just observing us, but affecting us. The signals it emits, those long-delayed echoes, operate on frequencies that are globally restricted. Frequencies that, in the wrong hands, could become weapons. What if the Black Knight is an ancient form of frequency weapon? A device designed to transmit cognitive dissonance or even alter the timeline itself? We know governments spend billions on controlling the narrative, but the real war is fought over control of the electromagnetic spectrum. Is the 13,000-year-old Black Knight merely a relic? Or is it a beacon, reactivated by a power on Earth, or above Earth, to interfere with our communications? Consider the sudden spike in high-altitude, unexplained phenomena. The US shooting down objects, the rampant misinformation about UFOs. This is not coincidence. This is a deliberate distraction, while the true ancient threat, the one that has been waiting patiently for millennia, is now activating. The world's elite are not panicked over climate change. They are not panicked over politics. They are panicked because the Sentinel is awake. For 13,000 years, this object has orbited. That timeline places its origin near the catastrophic end of the last ice age, a time when human civilization was nearly wiped clean. Was it a refugee vessel, a warning buoy, or, most terrifyingly, a seeding device dropped by a civilization that knew Earth was due for a reboot? The implications are staggering. Every major discovery in radio astronomy, every leap in space technology may have been orchestrated by data gathered by this single, silent watcher. Think about it. A superior intelligence waiting for us to reach a certain technological threshold, only to then intervene, or worse, judge us. The Black Knight satellite is not just a conspiracy theory. It is the missing link between our past and a future we are not prepared to face. Now, the silence is breaking. The signals are getting louder. The object is being tracked again. The question is, what is its purpose now? Let me know what you think in the comments. Is the Black Knight a remnant of Atlantis, an interstellar warning system, or a deep cover tool of a secretive Earth government? Don't trust the official reports. Don't trust the silence. Trust the data, and trust your gut. Hit the like button, subscribe to Deep Truth Uncovered for more uncensored analysis, and make sure you hit that bell icon. The universe is about to get very loud.